Hello everyone, welcome back to We Flip Cars. Thanks for tuning in, hope you're doing well. We are on our way to Essex to pick up a little gem of a car. And do you know what, Liam? In the comments, a lot of people, they think we're from Essex.
Definitely not from Essex. I've had a few girlfriends from Essex, but we're from Kent, the Garden of England.
We are indeed from the beautiful green Garden of England. Right, so we are on our way to buy another little small auto. If you've seen our previous video, we sold a medium-sized auto in less than 24 hours. If you haven't seen that video, check it out here.
So, why small autos or medium autos? As long as it's an automatic and it's petrol, it is hot bit of stock. So, my analogy is that because most youngsters nowadays are passing their tests, they're actually getting auto licenses, which then means the demand for small petrol autos, because they're the cheapest cars to insure, is getting higher and higher and higher, increasing the value, making them ridiculously expensive. So the car we're going to pick up today, if it was a manual, it would be half the price of what it is because it's an automatic. What a madness that is.
That is mad, but let's hope that this is a good little car. It's been described well by the main dealer. We have bought of them before, so we're optimistic that it's going to be a good little car, because we're definitely paying enough money for it, that's for sure.
Yep.
Let's head over there, mate, and see what it's like. So we've come across a bit of a problem. We're here at the lovely Perkins garage in Braintree, but we thought it was an auto, and it's actually a manual. Kevin, what's going on? You assured us this car was automatic.
I think I've got that one wrong a bit, guys, haven't I?
Yeah.
And I think it's a little bit more expensive than what you initially said you wanted to pay. So
yeah, I think you're probably right, but what a lovely car. So this is a Ferrari Spider?
Yeah, it's a 348 Spider. It is fairly rare as a manual car, and, it's 30 years old.
Is it really? Wow. Yeah. It looks value. It doesn't look a lot of money.
No, and it's a car that you will probably never lose money on.
Yeah. Yeah, so it's only going to go up, isn't it? Does the plate stay with it?
Yes.
Yeah, lovely. Yeah, what a little gem.
So what are we really here to buy today?
What we're really here to buy is... It's just a Fiat, guys, sorry. It's not a Ferrari. Let's go out and have a look. Right, so the car we're collecting is over there. But first of all, we've just been chatting to Kevin, and he tells us he's got a 3.5 acre site here.
Yeah, that's, this was wasteland when we moved in about 20 years ago now, and we've cleared most of it away and got it usable, and shingled out the back and that, but we've got some building work going on at the moment.
Let's have a look around, shall we?
Yeah.
Yeah, nice. Got some lovely stock, so you've got the full Rangers at the front?
Yeah, we carry a selection of late low mileage used Fords. We're Ford authorised repairers, or we supply Ford direct cars, direct from Ford management, and we specialise in stuff up to about 2 years old.
Yeah, yeah. Primarily late bits then. Yeah?
Late bits, yeah. Some MGs as well, because we are also an MG authorised repairer.
Yeah.
So we have a selection of MGs over here.
Do the MGs sell well?
Yes, yeah. Obviously the EV market is a bit stagnant at the moment.
Yeah.
Through various reasons. But we supply to people all over the country.
Yeah.
I think we've sold 2 Transits this morning, and one guy's coming down from the Midlands.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, nice. What, that one or a different one?
No, different ones. They're really taken off the front. But
yeah.
It's
yeah, it is a lovely space you've got here. Plenty of room, that's for sure.
Yeah. Well, room is the godsend in the motor trade.
So have you got your own painting facilities here as well?
No, we use outside supplier for painting.
Okay.
Who's a fabulous guy who works specialist. A lot of the stuff he does is for the Ferrari Porsche dealer in Colchester.
Yeah.
So we take our stuff to him, and we have localised repairing, and we've got a wheel specialist who's on site to repair wheels.
Okay. Yeah, look at that. Plenty of room out there.
Yeah, and this is sort of our main selection of the later high-spec Transits and that. We've got 3 electric Transits, which we tend to sell to people in London.
Yeah.
Because of the restrictions they're getting now.
Yeah, lovely. Nice big site.
This would do us, wouldn't it?
This would do us. Do you want to rent us a little corner? It's a bit far for us to commute though.
Yeah, that'd be a bit of a pain for you, wouldn't it?
Yeah. Nah, lovely site, mate. Brilliant. Right, let's go and get this car, and hopefully it'll make it back.
And go home and earn some money.
Go home and earn some money.
Yeah.
Oh, Chris has been at it again. What have you been up to, mate? You've always got the police after you, haven't you?
They follow me wherever I go.
So here it is. Small automatic. A little red 2012 Fiat 500. The condition looks pretty good. Real top guys here at Perkins, MG and Ford. Now Chris is doing a 70-point turn. What's the interior like, mate?
All good, mate. Nice and clean.
Yeah, it looks pretty good. Looks pretty good. These autos are actually quite reliable. Now my missus, she had one of these for her first car. It lasted her a year, and then we sold it on. Didn't never have no problems. But we've since had to upgrade because we got a baby on the way. Need more space. So, what do we think, guys? I'm very pleased with it. We'll break down the numbers to show you just how expensive this car actually is. It is quite shocking, but as we said, the demand creates the value. So that is why it is the price that it is. We've paid far more than we ever thought we'd pay for a 2012 Fiat 500, but it's actually in really good condition. So we headed back to HQ to get this one retail ready, but in the meantime we'd taken a deposit on another Fiat 500, so we needed to head back fast to make sure we got back for the appointment and get that other one sold.
We took a deposit yesterday and they wanted to collect this morning. This little beauty, 2014, finished in cool mint green. I'm not sure if it's cool, but it's definitely mint. Absolutely mint for a 10-year-old car that's covered 100,000 miles. If you've watched the channel before, you might remember that we bought this from a local subscriber. Mark, it's taken a while to sell, but if you're watching, it's finally gone and it is going to a good home as promised. So the girl's on her way in to collect this. She's having this as a first car. We've got this tip-top ready for her. We fitted a cam belt on it, given it a fresh service, done a couple of little jobs for the MOT, but we know our way around these Fiat 500s, so the little jobs that we had to do weren't a problem. All mint and ready for its new owner. She's on her way in now, and I'm sure that she's going to be over the moon with this first car. What a little gem. Look at that shine. Paul the Paint, he's done us proud once again. He's made a cracking job of that rear spoiler. Is it a rear spoiler? No, I suppose it is part of the tailgate, isn't it? And that was the only bit that was letting that little car down. The rest of the paint will need a bit of a polish, maybe just a wash. I think that will blend in. Does look a bit shiny on that bit now, but that will all look lovely once it's done. Doesn't need any other work on this. There's a couple of tiny little marks that should come out of a wash and a polish. So yeah, a little £20 mini valet. Inside, it looks absolutely mint. We haven't touched it inside yet. We've ordered a set of tailored mats for it. But look at those seats. Very, very clean, as you would expect from a car that's done 43,000 miles. 43,000 miles, little auto. What about that, people? That is prime stock for us. That is like rocking all shit. But yeah, almost ready with this one, people. We have got to give it a service and we will put a fresh 12 months MOT on it, but drove absolutely lovely on the way back. Looking forward to getting this one valeted, getting it pictured, getting it on Auto Trader. I think this will prove to be a popular little car. Now, although we all love a set of alloys on a car, when it has got wheel trims, it does give us an opportunity to give them a little spray up. So they're a little bit marked around the edges. They're not the worst, but I'm sure that we can improve those. So we've got a bit of primer and a bit of a silver wheel. Let's see if we can get those looking a little bit better, eh? Do they look much different? Let us know in the comments, people. Was that 20 minutes well spent chucking a rattle can over those wheel trims? Now, I am not a painter by any stretch of the imagination, But yeah, I think they have finished it off. Now we've noticed with this car, since we've had it washed and got it back from the valeters, it is going a little bit flat in areas. With red, it does fade over the years. It's hard to tell on camera. I mean, it looks good in this light inside the workshop, but it would definitely benefit from a nice machine polish, especially for the price that we're going to be putting it up for. It's a 43,000 mile car, so it does need to look mint. Stick around to the end and we will, of course, go through the numbers. So that's it now with a full advisory-free MOT on it. Last job, give it a polish, give it an oil service, get it advertised, and hopefully get this one sold nice and quick. Now we apologise that we don't have cars on the channel like that beautiful Ferrari, but if you are interested in how a 12-year-old Fiat 500 drives, here we go. Now these Fiat 500 autos, they do feel a little bit like you're hitting a wall when it changes gear. It's a bit like,
Yeah, they got some solenoid, didn't they? They're not proper automatics.
No,
they're more of a manual gearbox that are automated by solenoids.
Yeah, but they do take a bit getting used to. But everything seems to work on it. It's a pretty basic car, which we love because there's less to go wrong.
100%. We started out mostly with these basic cars because exactly that. Less warranty claims.
Yes, which is what we love. But anyway, what about Kevin, the salesman, where we bought this from? What a lovely chap he was. And what do you think, Liam? It just shows that we're not all scumbags.
Yeah, most car dealers are tarnished with the brush of being scumbags only out to do a deal, but yeah, he was a lovely bloke, mate. Just like us.
Just like us. Right, let's do some numbers.
Right, so how much did this car cost us?
We paid £3,800 for this car.
Okay, a lot of money for a 12 plate Fiat 500.
It was a lot of money, plus the fees, £125.
Okay, so where are we at now? What else did we need to spend?
We had to get the top of the tailgate painted, pull the painter, he charged us £125.
Okay, and then anything else?
Luckily straight through the MOT, so that was £40.
£40 for an MOT, what a bargain.
What a bargain, and no advisories. And then we done just a cheap oil change on it, so another £100.
£100, perfect. So that gives us a grand total of?
I haven't added it up, but I would guess about £4,200.
Okay, cool. So this car owes us £4,200. It's an auto Fiat 500, done 43,000 miles. Are you happy?
I am happy because it retails at $5,995. Would you believe it? $5,995 for a 12-year-old Fiat 500.
That is crazy, but I think this car will be sold within a week. So in our next video, we will let you know if it's sold or not, or you'll soon see if it's hanging around.
We'll either be happy or depressed, depending on whether it's sold quickly.
Because we have actually also got another red Fiat 500 coming in.
And Liam loves red cars and he moans every time I buy a red car.
Yeah, so the other red Fiat 500, this will be our third red Fiat 500, so watch out for the video. But that one's a little bit different, but in the meantime, what do we think? Are we happy with the overall outcome of this car?
We are absolutely over the moon.
Perfect.
Let's get it sold. That's the end of today's video. Hopefully you enjoyed it. If you did, please remember to like and subscribe and chuck some comments in, eh Liam?
Yeah, we really appreciate the comments. Thanks for the love, people. We hope you enjoyed the video and we'll see you again in our next one.